Hello students, a warm welcome to all of you to our another new video of Tripura Weekly Current Affairs and GK, and happy 79th Independence Day to you all. In this video I'm going to cover various news from August 10th to 17th. This is our Telegram channel's link and QR code. You can like, share, subscribe. You can also comment below if you have any suggestions. Now, without further ado, let's begin with the first news. Now, the first news is regarding a discovery, a remarkable botanical discovery. Mycetia malayana, which is also known as rubiaceae, a rare plant species, which is previously only known from Malaya, Borneo, and Thailand, and now extinct in Singapore, has been found in the Kanchanpur's Kachari waterfall in from Tripura's North District. So this is an important news. Now the breakthrough was confirmed by a team comprising Dikshit Bora from the Department of Botany, Tripura University. Dikshit Bora. It was confirmed. Dipankar Bora of Kaliabor College, Assam, and Professor Badal Kumar Datta of Tripura University, they also confirmed this discovery. Now let's move on to the next news. Next news is regarding some medal, police personal, Tripura police personal medal, including DIG, was awarded medal for meritorious service on this auspicious Indian Independence Day. Now, what really happened is, in short, this medal is called as MSM, that is Medal for Meritorious Service. Now, the awardees here are such as Rotiranjan Debnath, then Deputy Inspector General Dilip Kumar Singha, Habildar Poshuram Debarma, then there's Subedar Dhruva Kapali, Constable Uttam Devnath, Hemendra Chandranath, Constable. So they are the recipient of this prestigious award. Now, nationwide, a total of 1090 personnel from police, that is nationwide, police personnel were awarded this award, and out of that, in Tripura, 6 police personnel got this award. Now, let's move on to the next news. This news is quite important because this is one of a kind news. In this news, we can see that Tripura is launching country's first 120 watt megawatt combined cycle gas turbine plant at Rukia uh, in Shipajala district, which is initiated by Tripura Power Generation TPGL Limited with the support from the Asian Development Bank. Tripura's Rukia project introduces advanced combined cycle gas turbine. So this is really important, and the project is funded by ADB. This thing also we need to remember. Now this project is going to feature advanced turbines, which is made of Siemens. Siemens personnel were also present here uh, while the inauguration of this project, and the name of the turbines are SGT 800. This is going to boost power generation to meet the rising energy demand. Now let's quickly learn about ADB facts. Asian Development Bank's headquarters is in Metro Manila, Philippines. Asian Development Bank chief's name is Masato Kanda. He is from Japan. He is the 11th chief. He replaced Masatsugo Asakawa. And Tripura Power Generation Limited managing director's name is Vishwajit Basu. Now let's move on to the next. Now the next news is regarding EVs, electronic vehicles. Now what really happened, Tripura government's power department, they are going to install 45 electronic vehicle charging stations across the state, which will boost clean mobility infrastructures. And the electric department has also stated that they have completed the railway electrification process in Tripura. Now there was an inauguration ceremony of a 33 kilovolt Durga Chomoni substation under the Northeastern Railway Power System Improvement Project NER Power System Improvement Project, and In that inauguration, our Power Minister Ratanlal Nath, Ratanlal Nath, he was present, and he said that the government is committed to modernizing the state's power sector, and with this thing in mind, they are going to implement 45 EV charging stations across the state. They said that they are going to complete it even before the Durga Puja. So this is a very good news for Tripura. Now let's move on to the next. Next news is also a refreshing one. In this news, we can see that a Tripura girl, she has entered International Book of Records by writing Ram 36 times on a jackfruit seed. You can you can understand how tedious this is going to be, because the jackfruit seed is very small, and on that jackfruit seed she has written Ram for 36 times. 6 times, which has earned her a record in International Book of Records. Now she hails from Salema, Dholai district. Her name is Tarnisha Das. Now, one thing Salema is in the Kamalpur subdivision of the Dholai district. Now, one thing we need to remember that in the year 2003 also she earned India Book of Records by mapping 21 countries on 21 lentil grains. So she is really a talented girl from Tripura. We hope for her better future. Now let's move on to the next news. Now there was a high level meet, 3-member high level meet of Republic of Korea ambassador to Tripura. He has met Manik Shah sir, and they discussed a slew of topics uh, regarding uh, regarding state's rich cultural heritage, industrial potential, tourism prospects, communication infrastructure. So this thing we need to remember, that Chief Minister Manik Shah, he has a high level meeting with Republic of Korean ambassador. His name is Sek Ho Lee. So we need to remember this. Now let's move on to the next news. Next news is 79th Independence Day. It is celebrated with fervor in Tripura. And in this auspicious day, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he has addressed the nation from Red Fort, and he has reiterated many schemes for Tripura and other northeastern regions. One of such schemes is Pradhan Mantri Viksit, Pradhan Mantri Viksit uh, Bharat Rozgar Yojana scheme. Now, in this scheme, 1 crore National Employment Generation Initiative aimed at empowering India's youth and strengthening private sector growth. This scheme is aimed at. And from other news about the 29th Independence Day is that CM Manik Shah, he has hosted the national flag at the Assam Rifles ground on this occasion, 79th Independence Day. There was a Har Ghar Tiranga march also, Har Ghar Tiranga march in Tripura. In that march also CM sir was present. Now let's move on to the next news. Next news is also a pride from Tripura. In a moment of pride, Piali Dev, she has become the first woman from Tripura to conquer the Mount Elbrus, which is one of the highest peaks situated in Russia. Now, this has made possible through the support from Tanay Das and Sujit Devna, who played pivotal roles in guiding and supporting her journey. Now, let's move on to the next. In the next news is regarding Chief Minister's medal. Now this medal is awarded for outstanding service in sectors like intelligence collection, law and order management, then anti-insurgency operations, anti-narcotics work, cybercrime investigation, community policing, police training, armed battalion operations, sports achievement, and investigation of sensational or heinous crimes. So 14 police personnel were awarded this medal for such purposes. I am not going deep inside of this because it is really impossible to remember the name of all the 14 police personnel. One thing we can note is that out of that 14 police personnel, 2 were women police personnel. So this is also a moment of pride for Tripura. So these are the few important current affairs from the last week of Tripura. As you can see, we had around we have 9 news which I felt is important for exams. Now let's move on to the GK portion of Tripura and continue with the forest part of Tripura. I have covered 4 categories of forests in Tripura. Now in this video I am going to cover the 5th and the 6th part. The first one is swamp vegetation. Now this forest zone is also known as low alluvial savanna woodland. Now swamp, which is a soft wetland, locally occupies most of the lunga lands, and water hyacinths are the common species here. And this zone is also covered with tall grass like shimul, sakaram, makaranga, zizing, fast species. This zone covers the area of Bishalgarh, Matabari, Jirania, Melagar and Melagar blocks. Now the sixth part is grassland vegetation. This type of forest is known as secondary moist bamboo breaks. The zone covers Kanchanpur, Monu, Raima, Sharma, Ambasha, Bogafa and Udaipur area. The bamboos here are Muli, Mritinga, Bora, Koroi, Awal, Kumimbi, Gamai are the common protection of this zone. Now one of the important points that we need to remember is that Tripura ranks second only after Mizoram in India in case of bamboo production and bamboo plantation. Okay, bamboo plantation. So this is the GK portion for this week. In next class, I am going to conclude the Tripura forest part in the GK portion along with important relevant current affairs for the exams. So thanks for watching this video. We'll meet again in the next week. Peace out.